Odori ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gùn ní àjò ẹ̀kọ́ tàbí tẹ̀mọ́lẹ̀ ìnáwó nù rẹ̀. I do anything I do, surely must be blessed. And with the blessing of the Lord. Yeah. Do we have anybody online now? Do we have anybody online for now? Absolute mercy of God. Do we have anybody online now? Yeah, who can just listen and gain insight to what's going on all over the world? We have so many. But thank you, everybody. I am trying to share the live to everybody. Don't forget, please. I've told you about the book of prophecy from the stable of SustainableG platform. It's already been out. We have done it. We are just perfecting it for society consumption. You understand? So we want you to search for it online. You know that we are not joking on this platform. It's not for self-aggrandizement or something. No. Like I told you before, what we do on this platform is just to edify. Just to edify. You understand? Because the Bible says those who speak in tongue edify themselves. Just to edify ourselves. I know everybody know. You know more than me. Not that I know more than you, but I'm gifted. I'm chosen. I'm used by God. And you cannot downplay that. That is the fact. No matter how anointed you are, if you downplay who God sent, God is Father to every one of us. To every one of us. But Father have the chosen. He has the faithfulite. Yes, I'm among the faithfulites. I don't say only me. We are many, but I'm among the faithfulites. So thank you for joining this program. Thank you. Still on the same point, absolute mercy of God. The absolute mercy of God I begin to talk about before former President was installed as a new president, which is going to take, this is the time we start the fasting and prayer toward the next year, because we don't know what we don't know. I don't know much. But when God gives me clues and instances to some things, I make it louder and I help people to get the insight of what I'm trying to do, because I'm still a young guy. So what I want to do to make this thing work, just try to get a copy of Book of Prophecy from author of the Lord Lostly, SustainableG. author of the Lord Lostly, author of the Lord Lostly. So by going that, you will see so many things. Not that we are just fabricating lies. Maybe if, no, this, it has been designed. And that is how it's going to go. I've told you about January already. That is Olijo. That is Olijo, is that we are leaking the secret of what we're supposed not to like let you know. So there are so many leakages. There are so many powerful things. You know why? The reason why we are doing this. In the beginning, when we are young, our father used to tell us what will happen in 20 years. And when it happened, we said, oh, and my father told me I will have prepared for it. The best thing in this life is to prepare for what is going to happen. The best thing in this life is not to avert it. If you avert it, you maybe you write the story and the story may not be palatable. But the fact is that the more it's only bad people that want to avert good things not to happen. Yeah, because we have good prophet, bad prophet. There's black sheep, there's white sheep. White sheep is justified. Black sheep, so many colors, that's what makes it different. So what I'm saying that there are so many prophets that can be affected, that can be affected, that can be affected if you don't want it to happen. That is why we come online. But one thing about me is that anything will be notarized to. That is how it's going to be. You can't change it. But you can work your way to mend it. Just like 7 years of abundance and 7 years of poverty during the time of Joseph. That is what I'm trying to tell you. That there are some things that are continuous happening in your dream like 3 times. You know that this thing has been set up already. It is written. You can't change it. So I used to go to the book of my father and steal something. Maybe I see something I can just see and tell you that this is how you go. That's what I'm trying to do. Because I'm a prophet by birth. I don't just jump into prophecy because I want to make name. I want to make money. Money is the reward. Money is not what, you understand what I mean? Money is the reward for good things you've done. Like if a wise man can save the whole country, he can be rewarded with money. Because at times, the foolishness of the world make us belittle God. We don't know the reason why God is using us. Maybe for the whole environment, or for the global environment to know that God really exists. So that is where we are going today. Find that book of prophecy written by author of the Lord Lostly. Author of the Lord Lostly. Because there are so many good news coming next year. But it's too dangerous because the single ignite of fire orchestrates problem among the youth. Don't let me talk. Just find the book and buy this book. Because it is written, bro. It is written. So let me tell you one of the problems. I saw a bowl, a very big bowl. And I saw egg being cooked, already been done. Cooked, peel off. About to be taken into mouth and eat. When I begin to inquire from God, what's the meaning of this thing? He told me, when I told you Trump is triumphant, you say, what did I mean? When I told you this thing, the president, so this one, the beginning of January 2025, the Lord said we should be happy. Because he has conquered the whole world. I don't know, maybe because of the Trump, but I don't think because of that. I think maybe because the God is taking over. If the God is taking over, there's nothing you can do. And one thing about God is that peace flow like river. Peace flow like river. Then after peace, then all what the rest will be added. The money you are looking for, the resources you are looking for, the wealth you want to gather, is in that peace that you don't know that flow like river. I'm telling you honestly. So you don't need to be gomani. You don't need to feel like, oh, this year is gone, I don't achieve anything. The God said the beginning of the next year. In fact, it surprises me because I've never seen that dimension in Nigeria before. That dimension, I've never seen it in my country, where people begin to catch out January. It's always a dry season. And I believe it's all over the world because even here, dry season in January. But God says it's not going to be a dry season anymore. I'm changing the story of some people. And some youth will become so mightily rich. I don't know, maybe crypto or something or anything. But that is the God for you. I pray, make I be one of them. May God bless me. As you bless you, I bet bless me too, guys. If God bless you, God bless this platform. You see, I'm alone. Lonely at the top, lonely. Money on my hand, money. So he has done for me that I've been praising. What God cannot do, he has done for me. What mother cannot do, he has done for me. This is the time. Yeah, this is the time. We may be jovial, it may look like play. Search for the book of prophecy. It's not, it's very okay when you go through it because the reason why you need to go for it. I think, let me give, if you know the number of Mr. The new president, newly elected president, Mr. Donald Trump, let me buy one for him. I know that would be too cheap for him to buy in a small thing now. Let me buy one for the Mr. President, Donald Trump. He needs it, honestly. I'm not joking. Because he had a psalm, when God show you, give you a problem, he will give you a solution. When God gives you a solution, he will give you who need that solution. Not everybody needs the solution. So I believe that this platform is needed for the next year. And that is what God told me. Because to afford some things and to fall into luxury of life we want and to enjoy the beauty and tranquility everybody clamor for all over the world. The Lord is good. The Lord is good. You know, one thing about me is that I may appear so unserious. And that is what God wants us to believe. That's why I always ask you, is God woman or man? Is he a beautiful man? Or handsome guy? Or bad guy? Or look like somebody you love or you don't love? My answer maybe not. Is it white or black or blue or on those things? The answer will be maybe not. But one thing about God, you can know that you can never like God. If you see God physically, you can never like him. Because he's a father, Arugbo ancient of days. You know how old it may be. You can never like God if you see God. Because it's an ancient of days. Yeah, so how do you want to like? How do you want to like ancient of days? But you will like him because he's juicy. The Lord is good all the time. All his work, all his fabrication is good. If you know where car is produced, how it was produced, you will not like a car to drive. The way you see it, but when it's made, the making of the best car all over the world, let's say Rolls Royce, all of them, the beginning always, you can never like it. That is God for you. So don't say this platform is just a waste of time. It's a platform that will liberate so many countries. I'm telling you, we are not dealing with personality on people. We are dealing with identity of Christ in people. And that is why I want you to get a book. A pastor, give it to the president. And people in the high places, let them read and pray with it. Make it as gift for them. Let them read and pray with it. And by you doing that, bam, correctional facility, where everything works like say, hey, be like say this one know what we want to. Because one thing about God is that if you don't know what people want the time they want it, you still don't. When they need food and you are giving them, your children may need food, but what you give to the children is maybe baby to play with. You may need to suck breast, but what you are trying to do is just to bath the child that time. You are not doing the right thing. So it's very spiritually, highly emotionally intelligent book, full of spirit, and back up with the psalm and the area of the Bible where you can read, and even my music that you can play along. Like this music, Absolute Mercy, it's one of the music that goes along with the absolute mercy of God. So let's go about it. The Lord is good. And January to December, I pray for you guys, as I pray for myself, that it will be a year of abundance. No sorrow, no weapon fashioned against any one of us that shall prosper. And I pray for the President of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump. God will avert every danger in the day that you want to be celebrated as you'll be inaugurated as the new elected president. And after and beyond that time, God will make the whole world be at peace. And we see ourselves as brothers all over the world. We are brothers. And everybody live fine. You think it's difficult for God for the whole world to live fine? No, live competition. It doesn't make any sense. The whole world can be rich, live fine. Yes, that is God's plan for everybody. The time, God has done it before. And if he did it again, if you do it again, are you going to say it's crazy? Because our mind is full of competitive. Oh, I don't want SustainableG to be the one prophesying about the world. I want it to be only me. No, that is not God. He can use anybody for any assignment. So forget about the regalia, the way I look, the way God look. You cannot know. Who is sent to you, you cannot know. So please get that book by the author of The Lord Lostly. Author of The Lord Lostly. God bless you as you listen. Thank you. God bless you. SustainableG. G Maso. Yeah. G Maso.